Hello everybody, my name is Alex Schiller and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be continuing our series on the PC part picker builds for certain price points. This time it's the $1,000 build, so let's get started. So in earnest of making these videos a little bit shorter for you so I can make my explanations a little bit shorter as well, I already built the PC part picker list and I'm going to be telling you why I picked those, and obviously on the grounds of price to performance and MSRP, which is very, very important in this. Please listen. We are using MSRP for these parts because the world is insane right now, and that's only fair to you. Plus, God forbid, we don't want to pay any fucking scalpers. The Ryzen 5 2600 is our processor of choice for this build for two main reasons. One, the 5000 series is out of stock pretty much everywhere right now. It's hard to find them, and I don't see that getting better anytime soon. And the 3000 series is starting to get that way as well. So the 2000 series is a fantastic processor for gaming and for light multi-threaded workloads. So getting the 2600 isn't a downgrade by any means. I had a 1600 in my computer for, well, up until like a month ago. So it did me just fine. I upgraded to an 8-core 3700X because I had the opportunity to, but the 2600 will suit you guys fantastic as a 6-core processor, overclocking capable, and just all around a really good architecture to build around. The ASRock B450M Pro, I love this motherboard. It was the first motherboard I ever built on, and it works all the time. Now, a lot of people might be saying, why not get a 550 board? And that's because the 2600 does not allow for B550 boards, so we can't go and have a little bit of upgrade ability in the future, but a motherboard is something that you can upgrade relatively easy. It's the processor that you're gonna have to pair it with that you should be worried about. But the B450M Pro 4 is fantastic. It has everything that you're gonna need. It has 4 DIMM slots, it has 2 PCI lanes, it has I think it's a 1.8 lane. Yeah, so it's got 2 X16s and then 1x1, which isn't too bad. You can fit a Wi-Fi card because it doesn't come with Wi-Fi, and you can fit a graphics card and something else. It's honestly a fantastic motherboard to get started on. It has M.2 slots. I think it has 2. Now that I think about it, I might only have 1. I don't know, I can't see it. Where'd it go? It has 2 M.2 slots, so having that available to you is fantastic for a first build and upgradability in the future. I don't know what else I have to say about Corsair Vengeance LPX. It's literally everybody's choice for RAM most of the time nowadays for good, cheap, budget, low profile RAM. We're using a micro ATX motherboard, and we're putting it in a micro ATX case. Here you go. Good, decent. It's actually really, really good memory. It's the memory I use in my PC. It's really fast, reliable, works with pretty much everything. So we're going with the 3200 kit because Ryzen loves faster memory, and only 16 gigs because we can't really afford 32 gigs in this price bracket. So pretty simple, self-explanatory. Now we went with a Western Digital Blue 500 gigabyte M.2 just because obviously you want to be booting on an SSD in 2021. Not doing that is just ridiculous. So booting on off an SSD for sure, and then having some room for applications and other things that you might want to have directly on your SSD for fast boot times is super important. Like if you play a lot of CSGO, you can throw CSGO on this, or any other like indie games or stuff that you play by yourself. Stuff like that can go on there right away. Super fast, super reliable brand. I think it comes with like a 2-year warranty, so that's fantastic. And then obviously M.2 for the faster speeds. So self-explanatory there. More storage is better storage. Seagate's a reputable company. It runs at 7200 RPM, so it's the fastest kind of hard drive you can get that isn't a hybrid. 2 terabytes because games. Okay, cool, that's it. So obviously this is going to be like the harder part to find for the build, and that's the 3060 Ti. It's a fantastic card. It fits within the budget, and it's going to do you awesome things with RTX for games, as well as being just the the second generation of RTX, and getting those ray tracing cores up and running. And this is built for streaming, this is built for gaming, this is built for like multi-threaded workloads, like editing and Photoshop and stuff like that. So it's going to be a fantastic card. The problem is it's not super readily available, and obviously we're taking it off MSRP price right now. So do with that what you will. Obviously you're not going to be able to find it right now, but when prices come down. And as I said, with this build, we're doing MSRP when you can find it at the right price and not pay scalpers. This is going to be the ideal GPU for you to put in your system. NZXT H500, pretty simple, real lot of room, comes with a case fan. It's really good upgradability path. It's ATX and micro ATX. So if you get an ATX motherboard, it'll fit in here too. It's got a PSU shroud, so having a power supply shroud is great. Multiple drive bays. It's got mounting for 2.5-inch stuff in the future too. It's just got a lot of good cable management. It's a really good case. It's super crucial to have a case that you can rely on because you don't want to cut your hands while you're building. You want to be able to grow up with your case. You want to be able to upgrade through it without having to spend $60 every time you want to buy a new part. So this is a really good case to get started and upgrade with for the future. 80 plus bronze, super efficient, really reliable company, 600 watts, covers all your bases. That's pretty much it. So yeah. So overall, I'd say this build is really, really well-rounded for two things. One, getting you off the ground right now and getting you to play really good games, a really good FPS, and having a great time building your first PC and getting into the PC Master Race world at a decent budget. And so it's everything that you're going to need. And then two is obviously the upgradability path in the future. Obviously, the only major hiccups we're going to have is the Ryzen 5 2600 and the B450M Pro. But if you don't need more than 6 core processors, and if you're only gaming, you're not going to need to upgrade that super near in the future. And I can, other than adding more RAM and more storage, I don't foresee you needing to upgrade this for the next 2 to 3 years. So it gives you an upgrade path. It gives you something reliable to have in your pocket now once GPU prices come down. And then you'll be able to do whatever you want in whatever game you want. So I think this is the first build where I can honestly say this is what you should be shooting for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have any other comments, questions, or suggestions, the comment section is always there for you. The Discord as well is always there for you if you guys want to check that link out down below. I appreciate you guys checking that out and becoming a part of the community and asking questions so I can ask questions and answer them for you in the comments and Discord. And then obviously if you want to see more of these videos, click that subscribe button and that bell icon so that you can get notified when I make new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.